Hey guys, it's Wilson. This video is going to show you guys how to go from SolidWorks all the way to a finished lasered part. So in order to start this video, you guys should be here in SolidWorks. I have all of my parts laid out. They are laid out at a 0.24:1 scale. And I know that they will all fit on a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of material. I've already saved this file. What I'm going to do now is save as, which will make a new file, and I'm going to go down here and save it as a DWG. I'm okay with this same name because this is the 245 layout, just in a DWG format. I'm saving it in my folder, keeping everything organized. Yes. I already made this for a previous video. That all should be fine. And now you guys are going to go into CorelDRAW. An easy way to open this on my computers is just type Corel and click here. And the first thing you do is you open up that DWG. Go ahead and make sure you scale it at 1:1. And here it is. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I need to change this to a 12 by 12. And that just confirms everything fits. Here's the important part, guys. Here's why we're going into Corel. Highlight everything. You guys need to go up here. This is line weight. And you need to change your line weight to hairline. You won't see a difference, but that's got to be selected for the laser to work. And then you right click on red. If you accidentally left click, it'll fill things red, in which case you go up here, left click again, it'll unfill, but right clicking is what changes the lines themselves. Hairline and red is super important. Now, I'm going to go File, Save As, and now I'm going to save this two places. First of all, I want this saved as a CDR, a CorelDRAW file, in my information, in my folder that I'm keeping all my parts, so I have record. And then I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save it on a flash drive. There should be a couple of flash drives over at the lasers, which are across the shop in a little room. Grab a flash drive there, or get one from your teacher. We plug it in. We will see the USB drive show up here. This one is named 1. And I like the name. It's descriptive. And save it. Come over here to this little flash drive looking icon. Again, I click the up arrow to find it. Right click, eject. I can't eject it because Corel is open. Close Corel. Open, right click, eject. And once it's ejected, you can pull it from the computer, and I'll see you guys over in the laser room. Hey guys, it's Wilson. I have my Corel file ready to go, and I am ready to prototype my chair. Let's check out how to do it. Hey guys, it's Wilson. I'm interrupting this video to give you a couple of quick updates because we have some new technology in the shop. Let's check it out. All right, when you guys come into the laser room, now we have these air filters. All you got to do is hit the green button here to turn it on, and the button turns red when it's off. You have to have that running, or you're going to fill this room with smoke. You're going to get really sick. Second of all, just a reminder, you need to turn the compressed air on, in order to blow air into your laser nozzle, and that clears out your cut. Also, to turn the laser on, one power switch is down here, So on the right side of the machine. And the other one is way back here, and you gotta get close to the power cord, and then you'll feel the switch right there. So when you guys come into the room, you gotta turn on the laser, you gotta turn on the compressed air, and you gotta turn on the BOFA filter. And when you leave, you gotta turn off all three of those things as well. Okay, back to the video. So as you guys come into the laser room, here is your 1 foot by 1 foot sheet of what is called Luan plywood. We're gonna stick it in the laser carefully. You don't wanna bend this stuff. And we bring it up into the corner and make sure it's pretty flat. When you guys turn on the laser, you have to turn on two things. First, we turn on the air. Hear the hiss. You gotta hear the hiss. And then we come down here to the back. And you guys will see this screen here light up. And that fan start to blow. Plug in our flash drive. And open up our layout. We can skip this. And hopefully my part will pop up here in a second. Maybe I need to go to open again. Go to my flash drive and open it a second time. There we go, there's my part. All right, here's how we do it, folks. You guys are gonna go to print. Make sure this says PLS 6150D. You guys are going to go to settings, MTHS, Luan ply. We got to put the thickness down, and I think this stuff was 0.1 should work. Let's find out. And then it's super important that we go over here and bring this up. I'll actually show you guys what happens if we don't. So I'm going to bring this down, hit apply, and OK. And then we hit print. Nothing will happen quite yet. We got to go down here to this little red arrow. We'll see the part show up here. And now I got to go to move. And I'm going to slide this up into the corner. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit off the edge, because if you see here, I have lots of room. So I'm going to pull that off. What I'm looking at, guys, you see how this, all of my cut is in, looks like 10 by about 10.5 inches. If I come over here, I see that I have wood out to 12 and almost 12 and a quarter. So all of my cut is going to fit in the wood. So I can pull myself a little bit off this edge. Now remember, guys, this cut's going to fail. Because here in settings, I have the air turned on. We want the air turned on, but it's down to 0. So watch what happens. Hit OK. I'm going to hit print. We go over to the machine and nothing's happening. I go look over here and eventually we get an error message. Air pressure is low or unstable. If you guys get that error, we got to go to settings, bring that air pressure up, apply, OK, and now watch what happens. You guys hear the air just turn on? Okay, so we're using heat to cut wood, and it is possible that a fire can start. If that fire starts, you can lift up here right away and then blow it out or something. But as long as you catch that fire small, it's going to be real easy to put out. You guys should totally fast forward the video. But again, it is really important that you guys monitor your whole cut. You guys see here how this fell? That tells me that I cut all the way through and I'm using the right settings. And almost done. You can also see a little bit of fire popping out the bottom. I don't know if you guys saw those flashes. That's another really good sign. All right, we're done. I can lift this up. Throw away your scraps. Throw away your scraps. That's Brooke. And hopefully, I have a table. All right. So that's how you guys use the laser. Now I forgot to say two really important things. First of all, turn everything off every time you leave. Do not leave this room when it's all noisy like this, okay? So, we turn off the air. We turn that off. You'll hear this turn off in a second. And then you can go ahead and take your flash drive back to the classroom. The second thing I wanted to tell you guys is how important it is to watch your cut and make sure that nothing goes wrong. If you feel like things are happening weird, come talk to Wilson, come talk to Smelser, or whoever your instructor is, and make sure you get some help. These machines cost $80,000. You're gonna feel real bad if you mess it up. See you guys later.